Hello Earthlings, how are you all? It's again doodle time for all of us. After watching a couple of two videos of me doodling, I got requests from my friends and the subscribers that they wanted to know more about the patterns that can be used as part of the Zentangle or doodling. So today I'm going to share the different patterns and the names of the patterns and which can be helpful for even children and for the elders in case if they want to practice doodling. So today we are going to go through the patterns, the names of the patterns, and how we can include those patterns in the alphabets and numerics. So let's get started. I've taken 0.8 artline drawing system. It is the highest numbered from the set that you get from Amazon.in. The brand is Artline. I have taken this highest number because I just want to make sure that it is dark and it is visible to all of you. The pattern that we are going to go through now, it's called Flux. It is basically the petals and the gaps between the petals will be filled up with the bubbles. Not many bubbles, but a few. And if you're not confident enough to draw with the pen directly, you can use a reference pencil and you can redo it with the pen. So that's how we draw the flux pattern. I repeat, it's called Flux. The next pattern that we are going to try, it's called heart rope. Basically, if we join hearts as a loop, one after other, in a vertical way, it's called heart rope. You can fill the gaps in between or you can just leave it like that. You need to do a multi-line. That's how it looks like a looping rope of hearts. So the next pattern that we are going to try, it's called Crescent Moon. You need to draw a semicircle or a half circle and you need to fill it up, and on top of that half circle you need to draw lines which are in the same style. So on top of it you need to draw the lines. You need to keep joining adjacently or randomly the semicircles that you have drawn. Overall, once you complete the filling up, it looks very bright. This pattern is called Crescent Moon. You might be wondering from where did I get to know the names of these patterns? In 2016, one of my cousins gifted me a Zentangle pattern book. I do not recollect the author of the book, and later on my friend also gifted me a Zentangle pattern book. From there I got to know, and if you are really interested to pursue this, you can also do courses which are available for free of cost on Udemy. If you are interested, let me know in the comment section. I would share the details of them. So we are done with the Crescent Moon pattern and here it is. So the next pattern that we are going to try, it's called bales. Basically joining of the thin flowers with each other. It looks like a flower though. If you are a chemistry freak, it might look like a structure of an organic compound. Make sure the petals of these flowers are thin. You're almost done with this pattern. And here it is how it looks like bales. And the next pattern, it's called Printempt. It's like joining the spirals with as close as possible and filling the spaces in between with a sketch pen or with the pen with which you are drawing. Trust me guys, once you practice and you get used to these patterns, you will enjoy it and you can experiment and you can do whatever you want we are almost done with this pattern, and here it is how it looks. The next pattern that we are going to try, it's called Zipple Random, and it looks like pebbles. There is a tip which I would like to share. If you're not sure how to draw this particular pebble shaped pattern, you can try using or drawing a triangle with not so sharp edges. Let's see how we are going to include all these patterns in the alphabets and in the numerics. So we are almost done. Let's see how does it look like once it is finished. Let's do this way. Let's start with the numerics from 0 to 5 and include the patterns that we have learned so far. You could see that I've taken the pencil for reference, and now I'm going to use the pattern 1, that is Flux, for 0. Try to draw as big as you can during the initial stages so that you can get a feel of the shapes and the patterns. If you could recollect, these are the petals, and the gaps will be filled up with the bubbles. Right? The flux is done. So for the numeric 1, I'm going to use the heart rope pattern, and I'm going to fill the gaps or going to highlight the gaps with this pen. Zero and 1 are done with the patterns Flux and heart rope. I'm going to use Crescent Moon pattern for the numeric 2, and let's see how does it look like. A small tip for all of you: if you run into mistakes while you're doodling, you can highlight it or you can broaden the lines or the curves so that it looks like a new design. In the meantime, you can keep guessing that which pattern I'm going to use for numeric 3. Let me know in the comment section. Whoever answers first is going to get. Keep guessing. So did you guess that which pattern I'm going to use for numeric 3? Yes, you're right. It is bales. So the only point that you need to remember for this particular pattern is the lines should be thin. So if you draw thick lines, it might turn out to a different pattern. So make sure that you do draw thin lines. So I've taken 5 and 4 side by side, and I've chosen preempted pattern for numeric 5 and Zipple Random for numeric 4. Once it is done, let us see how does it look like. Here is the final version. So I'm going to show you for the alphabets A, B, C using the different patterns that we have learned so far. You need to keep guessing which pattern I have used for A, B and C in the comment section. And do practice the patterns for all the alphabets and share it across to my email ID. I'll definitely have a look and get back to you with the feedback and inputs from my side with a little knowledge whatever I have. So did you guess what did I use for A and now for B and what I'm going to use for C? Keep the quiz on. I hope you have enjoyed the Zentangle patterns and did participate in the quiz. Let me know how you are liking this video in the comment section. I hope you have also participated in the quiz by answering the questions that was asked while I was doing alphabets pattern, and do practice and share your Zentangle practices to my email ID, which is available in the description. And if you like this video, give a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for my upcoming another interesting video. Yours truly, San.